Okay, everybody, looks like we're live. This is Steve Linden, and I've got another theme review for you for 2019. This one is for dog professionals, dog grooming, I'll call it, dog grooming professionals who want to be able to step up their game, be able to show that they're professional with their business, their retail business, or their mobile business, and be able to deliver a nice look and feel to cause people to want to go to them versus their competition. Where I live locally, there are about probably 15 different dog grooming locations. And there's a lot of tourism that comes into my location, and it's seasonal, and they come in and they pick the ones that they want, and it's pretty robust, So to step up your game and to have a really good presentation to show that you're great in what you do, one of the things is to have a really nice looking website that conveys your message that, when people are coming, whether they're local or they're coming from abroad, wherever they're from, they look up, your location, they see a great looking website, and they want to do business with you compared to your competitors who don't take as much pride in making a presentation online, because the presentation online matters a lot to the presentation of what you're doing internally in their mind's eye, a lot of them. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. I'm going to go ahead and bridge into it, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're in. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. This one's called grooming. That's a fine name, right? Grooming. Services for dogs and for cats. I guess they do cats too. I haven't seen much of that myself, but hey. So let's go ahead and take a look at this theme. I happen to think it's another nice looking theme. It is a Gutenberg WordPress theme designed with the newest technology, newest WordPress framework, what's called framework for development purposes. This is a theme that resides on top of that particular WordPress foundation, which resides inside of a server, and then it pulls up the information based on the look and feel and how we set it up, and the features and functions and the plugins that we incorporate into it. So this one's a really nice looking theme. You can change out the picture here and make it your own for your locale, for your the way you present, whether you're in a beach city area or in the mountains, or some remote location, or just fly over America, or even out of the country if you're somewhere in some other country where you want to have a nice presentation. So you have the about page, you have the different pages here, appointment and gallery and features and help. We're going to go ahead and go through all these right now, and we'll just kind of get a feel for whether it's right for you, and if it isn't, there will be other ones. You can always get a hold of me, and we'll look at some other theme styles that may fit for you. And there's a ton of them out there. And choose one, and I'll do what's called a strategy session and consultation, and see where that all ends up. So let's go ahead and move forward. So let's go ahead and scroll down this particular page. You can set up your story and how long you've been in the business, how you got started, the training that you learned maybe under someone else, or at a training facility of some sort, a certification facility. There's your request for a call to action. Top groomers, VIP service, we love every pet. Now, if you happen to have a mobile service, this is great because you can include the same sort of things, but also have the mobile service. Just let that ring for a second here. And then what we have here is I was going to turn this down, but I guess I won't. Well, it went through. Okay. So you have your services right here, a full grooming, styling, bath and dry, a medical bath, for like ticks, things like that. And then you have beautiful pictures. So what's great is you can take pictures of the dogs before and after, and be able to show that you are a consummate professional at what you do, and that you offer valuable services. Or we can go out and get stock images. I can show you how to do that. There's paid and free services. I'll show you how to do it very cost effectively and even free, and we can drop that stuff in here. So, or you can take your own. You can put some of your packages here. Let's say you have 3 different packages. Maybe you have 6 different packages. We can put them in there, and then we can do an inquire now or purchase now, however you want to do it, and your pricing. Then you can highlight some people, some testimonies of people that were really happy with your services. Put that in this section with maybe a picture of them. Take your, what do you call it? It'll come to me in a second. What's it called? Yelp. Take your Yelp. Take your Yelp account. Look at the positive reviews on your Yelp page. We can incorporate those in here with imagery as well. And then what's important to have blogging. You want to blog in your local area, perhaps. Let people know about your services, know about different remedies, and maybe work also with different veterinarian hospitals in the local area and get cross-connection, cross-pollination, I'll call it a business, right? Back and forth, and offer those types of information in here and actually have those particular providers deliver the information to you in blog posts, put them on here, and then have them actually pay you for that service to have it in here. Therefore, you're basically letting one or two of them, or maybe one of them, be the cornerstone to where they would go to get their veterinarian services, and they would refer you back and forth for services for this here. That's just one idea. You can put up your team in here, the people that are in your organization. Maybe it's a family-run organization. Maybe it's a bunch of people that work for you on your behalf. Maybe it's just yourself. Whatever case, we can. If it's just one person, we can put it here, remove these two, however you want to do it. Now, if you're selling products and services on your site, or you're wanting to do it online, we can incorporate a shopping cart inside of here where people can actually buy services on here, which bottom line helps you because when they buy services, it helps your bottom line and helps you provide other services and do other things and do something that's different than just being a dog groomer, right? Not that it's just, but you know my point. So just offering a lot of services does matter in some cases. And then other pictures in here. Now, if I highlight this and click on it, we'll just go ahead and click on the image. It's going to blow up the image, so you want to take really nice pictures. Now, what we could do is not make it pop up like this. We could just have it be an image. And also, if it links to something, we can have it link to a page. I don't know if this one does. Yes, it does. So you can go ahead and link to a page. Have categories in here, which they can click on. They can search for things, any current comments, social integration, social networking, calendars, days that you're off perhaps during the year. Early scheduling, that kind of thing. We can also incorporate an event scheduler in here. So if you want to get people to schedule ahead of time, we can set that up in here where they would schedule ahead of time, push it to you, and you would be able to get that information and get them set up. So let's go back to the home page. And let's go down to the bottom here. There we go. We went to your team, there's your shop, there's the bottom, and there's the bottom section here. So you'll put all your information in here. Now, it's important and relevant, excuse me, to put your information in here because you want to have the search engines crawl on a local basis, crawl the search engines locally so that you pull up and get your competitor in search. Let's go back up to the top here. All right, let's go to the About page. Check that out. So here's the About page. Once again, it's your story. It's just a truncated version of what you have on the home page. You can either have it on the home page or you can just make it an About page. Now this one here looks like they're kind of going full start here. What I would do is I would strip out all this stuff on the About down here. I would strip all this out. Just have it singularly talking about the About. What your story is, how long you've been in the business, your credentials, all that kind of stuff. Now, it really does matter to have an About page nowadays because Google is searching that information. They're looking for credentials. They're looking for what's your story. They're looking about how many years you've been in the business, any specialties, things like that, benefits and features within your story for your About page. And the reason they do that is because they're up against competition between Yelp and all the other citation directories and business directories. So they want to make sure that it's in there. So if you have it in there, they're going to rank you higher in the search. Therefore, if you're ranking higher and doing things right, you're going to be on the home page against your competitor in the local market. So let's go ahead and check out the appointment page. So this is a nice clean appointment page. Someone can click on the appointment page here. Let's say there's one right there, 6 available slots. Looks like appointment available appointments, book an appointment. So this thing schedules internally on the back end based on how you want to set it up. So you can set the days and times that you're available to schedule an appointment. Now this is very robust and a really nice feature to get that information sent over to you so that people have ease of use. Now it is mobile ready as well, this site. So it will compress based on a tablet PC, an iPad, an iPad mini, whatever device you have, a laptop, a desktop. And it will look nice, and it will be full featured. So that's the term. See how that pulls up? So they can request an appointment. They put their email, put their password. They create an account. They sign in. Now what do you have? You have somebody that's creating what's called stickiness, and now you have someone who's going to want to Just come in each time, schedule an appointment. They don't have to call you, and you just make it so much easier for them to want to do business with you and schedule. Okay, so let's go to the gallery view. There's a couple different gallery view. There's a grid view. So if you want to showcase dogs and cats that you've worked on over the years and you want to put them in here, it does two things. Psychologically, it's great with the authorization of that client to put the pictures in there because they think, wow, that's such a beautiful dog. Can I put it in there? And it just showcases what you can do. Okay, so that's one view. Let's go ahead and go over to what's called the masonry view and then the cobbles view. Now this is the masonry view. Now masonry means that you have some that are smaller, some that are larger. The scales are different. They're either up and down or they're left and right. That kind of thing. Gives it that kind of view. And then we go over to the third view, and that's the cobbles view. And you'll see how that looks. So that's a cobble view. Now I happen to like that view. That's a really nice looking view. This view allows for you to be able to take, if you've taken a picture from a cell phone or you're delivered a phone from a cell phone that happens to be up and down, right? Then you can put it over in this part, this side. But if they send a landscape view picture, you can crop it out and put it here, or you can crop it out and just make it square. So it gives you a lot of different options depending on what is sent to you. So I would suggest this particular view. All right, so I think that's that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video tutorials. So you could put video tutorials on the site, all right? And we could do something like this where we put some videos in here, maybe some how-tos, what not to do, preparation before you bring the dog to the to your facility, things like that, tips on grooming them, things like that, things that will cause you to engage, and also things where you can take this particular page and you can actually send it over to the different social connections, the social networks, to up your ranking. Now, anytime you have an outbound link, and that link from a website like this one here is going out to a site, if you put it on smart places, you're going to get what's called a higher ranking, and that high PR ranking will rank you higher against your competitor in the search market. So we can talk about that during the consultation and the strategy session. So let's go ahead and move forward. I think I got that. Let's go to services page. Let's check that out. There's a bulk services page, which basically shows all of your services, like this here. So we can put in whatever services you want. Okay. You can include your packages in here, have it separate as a separate page. You can add all your services in here. We can keep adding more. And then the other thing is a single service. Now, when you click on one of these services, it would go to that specific service, like this here, and it would give a detailed summation of what's going on in those services. And you could even put in a video and talk about it if you wanted to go that route. So the people on mobile, and you have a button in here and a call to action. And you can also include some of the products that you may want to be selling both at your facility. We can also include those particular products online so people can go ahead and order them anytime they want if they had purchased it from your office. Maybe they just want to order online and have it delivered. And you can also integrate Amazon and things like that in here as well for purchasing. So let's go ahead and move forward. There's a single service. Let's go to shop. This has a shop, WooCommerce style shop purchase product page. I'll get it. Product page. And that allows to have a shopping cart. So you can include shopping items in here. And then people can filter through those shopping items in here. Use dog supplies, rakes, whatever it may be, right? Dog rakes, whatever. And then people can purchase them, and that makes it really, really positive because now you're in front of them all the time. You're making extra money through what you're doing. And while you're doing your grooming and all that great stuff, you're also making money while you're working. So that's also great in any time of the day. So you can do that. And then let's go to the blogging page. It's what's called a classic page. And that's going to look like this particular page. Now, blogging is really important because once you create a blog and you post it to the social networks, it will go out to all of them. And when it goes out, depending on how you have it set up, obviously, when it goes out to those particular locations, it's going to give the ability for you to be able to rank higher in the search engines by doing so. So here's some separate blogs, right? Let's go ahead and click on one of them. This is called a category page. So you can have a category called a dog blogging, right? And then you can have cat blogging. People can make comments, put their images in here, do what they want to do with that, They can add a comment if you wanted to turn those on, things like that, which is called engagement. You want to engage with people in your local area. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's called the masonry view. It looks like it has a 2-column and a 3-column. So here's the 2-column version. That's also nice because it's a quick call to action as well, and you can put more blogging categories in here. Blogging pages, should I say, because of the way it's set up. Now that's 2. Let's go to 3. Take a look at the 3. Masonry 3 columns, and that's going to be full page. So you can do it that way as well. And once again, when this compresses, it will go all the way down to a mobile view, a laptop, a desktop, tablet, PC, whatever the case may be, iPad. So those are those, and let's go ahead and take a look at the portfolio. We have a 2-column portfolio. You have that view, and that has like a little popover, right? There you go. There's a popover of it. I personally don't like that one as much as I like the other one I showed you. And we have a second portfolio, which is a 3-column portfolio, which gets rid of the sidebar area over here. Now, personally, I think this is hard to see, but people have the likes that they like, and that's what they do. So whatever your likes are, that's what's important. So let's go ahead and take a look at the context page. Pulls in. You can put in your local area, a map of your local area where your stores are. Maybe you have 2 stores in the city. You can do that as well. And then you can hit this and let it pop open. Drop us a line, contact us. Very nice, crisp looking site. It's got a search piece in it also. Your contact information, so as a click to call style environment. You put your phone number in here. It's just a really nice looking theme, and it's something you can be really proud of. We can also adjust the colors if you wanted to. We can adjust the colors of this. I personally happen to like these colors, but if you're in a different area and you want to show other colors, you can do that as well. So hope you like this particular theme. One way to get a hold of me would be just going right here. You can obviously find me on YouTube and Facebook and places like that, and like you are right now. And then you can also get a hold of me on stevelinen.com. And I wanted to bridge over to another page, and it's where I actually have my theme reviews all the time. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And you can see stevelinen.com. You can go ahead and take care of my take a look at all the different types of reviews, WordPress theme reviews. Now, in the coming months, I'll be doing other theme reviews. I'll be doing reviews for software as a service type software, tricks and tips, and different little small software pieces that you can download to your desktop, stuff that you can do online, stuff that's web-based, all kinds of different things that can help you in your business in what you're doing in your life. So you can do a drop down here, select a category, and look at all the different items that belong in that particular category. So you can see how I have a full-length review. This one is probably 20 minutes, 19 minutes. I really get into detail, and I do an actual, every time I write an article, it's all handwritten. It's not plagiarized. It's actually stuff I think about, and I actually put it in all organic, what they call organic. So I really talk about everything that I think, things that you can use, how it would work, all that kind of good stuff. So feel free to always come back here. If you want to have a consultation, you can always just click on one of these buttons here, and it will take you to the consultation page. That page happens to look just like this here, or close to it. As things change, you can download my ebook if you want on WordPress. And you can watch this video real quick. It talks about this particular page and how you can use it, how it can be useful for you, and how you can schedule a consultation with me, or a website strategy session and development session and consultation, among these others that you see right here. And then you can go right down here and see some other things like products that I have, testimonials that I have, all that kind of good stuff. So I appreciate you watching this particular WordPress theme intro and review. I'm going to be bringing more as we move forward, and please come back and watch those. And you can always contact me right here as well, 949-648-7563. That's 949-648-7563, and would love to talk to you, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.